And here we have the quinoa growing now in its 7th or 8th week. It's not a perfect lens, the camera I'm using, but I'm trying to get you a real clear picture, as clear as I can, of where we're at with the seeding process, the growing of the seeds, the quinoa seeds, because quinoa is a seed, it is not a grain. And it takes about 10 plants, 10 quinoa plants, to yield 1 pound of quinoa seed. Quinoa is a superfood, primarily imported in from Bolivia and Peru. Not typically grown in the United States. The only industrial quinoa farm in the U.S. is White Mountain Farm in Moscow, Colorado. They're the first industrial farm to show that you can grow quinoa in the United States, but specifically in climates and terrains like the San Luis Valley. So for the last several years I've been talking about this, trying to let other people know that are interested in relocating to a place in America that they can afford, where they can build their own home and hopefully grow something that can sustain them. This information about quinoa, the superfood that typically primarily comes from the Incan mountain range, Peru and Bolivia, this information that it can be grown in Colorado, I find to be valuable. What I've done here is show that it can be grown outside of the San Luis Valley. Here I am about 70 miles away or so from Alamosa. And I'm here for the remainder of 2015, but my plans for 2016, they do involve a larger field for the growing of quinoa. A couple grasshoppers here. Some insect came in last night and bit the stem of a couple quinoa plants over there. So 3 plants went down last night. That could be a sign of other things to come. This is grasshopper season. This is a test crop. And I did successfully show that it can be grown, but to actually get it to the point where I'm harvesting without all the birds getting to it, this is somewhat of a bird sanctuary, that's yet to be seen. Here's another break where this was bitten off. There's another grasshopper here. So there you have it. A successful quinoa test crop, now in its 7th or 8th week. We'll see where it ends up in a couple months from now. In the meantime, I'm taking higher resolution pictures of the seeding with another camera. And those are being posted to Facebook.